from News 12 Now, alerting you to severe weather danger. We begin with Storm Track 12 weather.
We started talking about that storm last week, now finally starting to move east of the mountains, and we're going to break that near record heat that we've been enjoying here over the weekend. But that does come at a little bit of a price as a potential for strong to severe storms. Notice west of Highway 17 has now been upgraded to that level 2, that slight risk of those severe storms. So we're seeing a little bit more sunshine getting through, along with those strong winds we've already got outside of any thunderstorms that are going to be developing. And we'll watch out for some of those damaging wind gusts. And again, maybe an isolated tornado later this afternoon, especially again west of Highway 17, not out of the question for us here, as we've got that time period, generally about 4 p.m. to about midnight. That's the window we're going to be looking at. Most of the action remaining west of I-95 right now, but again, the bad thing for us is we're actually starting to see some breaks in that overcast, and that's going to start to get the atmosphere fired up for us here with those strong winds already at the low levels, and winds are even stronger the higher up into the atmosphere that you go. That sunshine has boosted our temperatures into the low to mid 80s right now. A couple spots like Windsor still holding on at 79 and looking at 77 along the Crystal Coast, and those strong gusty southwesterly winds transporting the warm humid air along with it, with some of those stronger wind gusts outside of any thunderstorms that will be developing already now 30 to almost 40 miles per hour along the coast. We'll continue to watch those strong gusty southwesterly winds. Future track does show as we go into the afternoon hours here. Then notice 6, 7, 8 o'clock, we start to see those winds switch around. That's going to be that front sliding in here, and we'll see more of a northerly wind kicking in on the back side of that, and winds will actually be lighter once that front slides off of the coast that we're going to be experiencing through the day today. Mid 80s, that's where we're going to top out at. But again, that sunshine along with those winds going to fuel those strong to potentially severe storms for us here. By midnight, the majority of that action should be off of the coast. We'll watch the rain taper off from northwest to southeast, and I think by sunrise tomorrow morning, we've got dry conditions, and we'll then start to clear the clouds out of here. You can see that feed of moisture coming right up out of the Gulf, right towards us here in eastern Carolina. You'll notice that back edge where that storm had been just pounding them Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday is now finally starting to move off to the east for us here. But we do have a wave of low pressure tracking along that front, and that's where late this afternoon, this evening, west of Highway 17, as that low comes up, that could give us that slim chance of maybe that isolated quick spin up tornado, Duplin County, Onslow County, Lenore, Jones, to have a way to stay weather aware. Then high pressure slides in, and this is going to settle right in on top of us. Early on Wednesday morning, we may be looking at the potential of some patchy frost in some of the inland spots for us here. Last week we were above average. This week we're going to be mainly below average. There will be another front coming our way later on Thursday into Friday with some scattered showers, and we may see that kind of hang around with cool conditions going through the upcoming weekend.